Hi, this is Jamie Verhunis, and I wanted to show you an alternative to Cobra for someone who might have either back pain or a fusion of their spine, either in their low back, mid back, or even their neck. So what we'll first show is how I usually see my students doing Cobra. So usually I see a lot of my students take their hands and push their hands straight down into the ground and push themselves up away from the ground. And what this will do, even if you don't have a fusion in your spine, will create a lot of pain and compression in your low back. So especially for someone who might have a fusion or rods in their back, they're going to want to stay in a neutral spine position, maybe not even come up at all. So bring their forehead to the ground, and instead of working on coming up, work about pulling yourself forward. So a lot of times I instruct my students to pull their hands back versus press their hands down. So as the hands pull back, the rib cage pulls forward, and here hug the elbows in, pull the hands back and reach the top of the head towards one end of the room as you reach the toes towards the other end of the room. Pull the belly button in towards the spine and create more length. If my student does not have a fusion and maybe just has back pain, I might tell them to lift their head up off the ground but keep reaching long. So the lift comes from the spinal muscles, not from the hands pushing down, but really about pulling back. And of course, breathing. So the chin stays tucked, the top of the head reaches, and then slowly releasing down. So when someone has limitation or something in their back making it difficult for them to flex or extend their spine, keeping the spine in neutral is always a good idea. So I wouldn't even recommend Sphinx pose, instead just a really low Cobra pose. So again, pulling the hands back, reaching the top of the head forward, reaching the toes back. This should be as much work as doing a Cobra. And of course, breathing. When coming out of this pose, rolling over onto the side, bending your knees, and coming up. So that is a nice alternative to allow someone to still get the strength of Cobra without the risk of putting wear and tear on the joints above or below where our fusion might be. Have a great day. Thank you.